Hello, audience. Welcome to another episode of Have You Seen It? I'm Charles, and I am with my lovely co-host, Denise.
Hello, Charles. And hello, moviegoers.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna, again, audience, do a movie. The movie is called The Hustle. Right now, this is a remake. Of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Okay.
Right? Michael Caine and Steve Martin, and then they remade that one, right, from Bedtime Stories, David Niven and Marlon Brando.
Okay.
So now this was all men-based.
Okay.
But in our movie today, who starred in our movie today?
Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
Okay, so this is the woman-based version of these two movies.
Yes, two women trying to run game.
Okay, all right.
Okay. This movie is about Anne Hathaway's character and Rebel Wilson are two female con artists.
Okay.
But they are con artists on two different levels. Anne Hathaway's character is more of a sophisticated.
Okay, she's got to go in. Really sophisticated.
Yeah, she cons the wealthy.
Okay.
Okay. Whereas Rebel Wilson is just mediocre con artist. I'm just trying to con you, and I'm pretty good at it, and I do okay.
Okay.
So the movie starts out where Rebel Wilson's character has conned a gentleman who's been on an online dating service, and so you see how that plays out. And at the same time, Anne Hathaway has conned a gentleman at a casino. The difference between the two is that Anne's character had a crew with her, if you will.
Okay, so when she goes into this thing, it's a plan.
Yeah, she already has a plan.
And she got people working with her.
She got people working with her, so the people you think were conned are really not necessarily conned.
They're participants.
They're participants. And so in that particular scene, we see how that plays out. And so Anne breaks everybody off a piece of money. So you're thinking, that was pretty clever.
Right.
This movie has potential.
Okay.
So after Rebel has conned her gentleman and gotten away from the police, the two of them, Anne and Rebel, end up on a train going to somewhere in Europe. And Anne Hathaway's character overhears Rebel again trying to con a couple of gentlemen on the train. So as she overhears this, she's kind of, looking and say, hey, she got a little game going on here.
So, all right.
So the two of them meet on the train and realize they're both con artists, but Rebel is like, hey, your con is like really on point. I really want to learn some things from you. Will you train me, please, please, please? And so Anne agrees, and she becomes her mentor.
Okay, so take her under wing.
Takes her under wing, and so she teaches her some things to up her game.
Okay, the upper game, little sophistication in her con.
So during this time in the film, you get to see Rebel Wilson and her physical comedy.
And she is a physical comedic comic.
Yes. So when you see her physical comedy, you think, Lucille Ball, Carol Burnett, kind of wacky, kind of stuff like that. So the two of them, after the initial, what am I trying to say?
The initial meet there and basically the training and all that stuff.
Yes, after the training is over. I'm sorry. After the training is over, they agree that they should put their heads together and con a certain person.
Okay, so they picked a target.
They picked a target, and they don't quite agree on who is the better of the two.
Okay, so basically, they done met. Everything looked like it's going good, and now that they're gonna pick the target, they are not in agreement on how to approach this.
Exactly, or who?
Even though Wilson saying, "Hey, you got a game,
right? But you taught me, so I think my game
is now better
than yours."
Oh my God!
So
okay, there we go.
So then all the shenanigans start to come into play.
Okay, so now What's your grade on this one?
Ah!
What is your grade on this one? Okay, so we got this Scott Conrad. Now it's made out of classic, really two pretty good movies. Two pretty
this is
really
the
good.
third time this has been done.
This is the third time this has
and
been
they
done.
say the third time is the charm.
Right.
I'm giving a grade D for dumb. This movie is dumb.
Okay, so this was not a third time a charm.
Oh my God.
They shouldn't have made it.
No. I don't know who wrote the script. You should be fired. I don't know why someone of Anne's caliber even accepted this.
Well, you know,
maybe she
Anne-
wanted to stretch herself a little
Well,
bit.
you know, and she started out in comedy,
Yeah,
right? She hadn't been in comedy in a while,
Right,
She hadn't been in a while, but
she should have passed this one along.
she should have like no.
No, this was not worthy of what
So
she is capable of.
so you're saying that the physical, comedic, and then Anne Hathaway, it just didn't work.
If you're gonna be a physical comedian, you need to come Chevy Chase.
Right,
Okay,
right.
you need to come
A little bit better than what she came.
Yeah, she did not. I'm like, really?
Okay, so I don't need to even ask this question,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna ask it anyway. What's your recommendation?
Recommendation D for don't go see it. Don't spend your money. Don't waste your time. Don't even get it on DVD.
That's how bad this movie was.
This movie is awful. And the only reason I gave it a D and not an F for foolishness is because the scenery was pretty nice to look at.
But that's it.
That's it.
Okay, so they ruined really probably a classic movie.
Yeah.
Trying to remake it, right,
Yeah.
with the females
Yeah.
in the lead role,
Yeah.
and it just didn't work.
Don't waste your time.
Okay, so audience, The Hustle is a bust. It's a total bust. So Denise, tell our audience where they can follow us
Okay.
and go see some of our previous episodes.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Hey folks, look at the bottom of the screen. All the information is at the bottom. Please subscribe and click that like button.
And this is another episode of Have You Seen It? The Hustle is a bust.
Yeah.
And we're out. Where's my water at, man? I need my water. And look at this. See, I brought my own stuff.
Oh, you want to sweeten it up? Is that Crystal Light?
Yeah, well, you know, imitation.
Oh, okay.
I can't afford Crystal Light. It's too expensive.
See, I was gonna say, but I said no. Don't say he's cheap. You get
It's too
defensive.
expensive.
Yeah,
Right?
well-
I mean, this stuff tastes just as good as Crystal Light. It's like almost $2 less.
Just say you cheat.
I'm not cheap.
Just say you cheat.
I'm not cheap. Substitute.
That's right.
I don't know who wrote this script, and I don't even know why these two were put together. The chemistry,
It just didn't work.
I didn't like them two together. It was almost like a step down for Anne. Even not to say she can't do comedy, but it was like you went to the bottom of the barrel. You went straight down the elevator to the bottom
Now,
floor.
she is.